Hey guys, this is Mr. Burton. I just wanted to read Miss Richardson's work for you today. You'll go to paired passage, and then here's what you'll be seeing. So I'm going to read this for you. Thunderstorms are caused in hot places where hot air moves up and cold air comes down very suddenly. On very hot days, the Earth's surface gets heated up by the sun. The air that is in touch with the Earth also heats up. Think of a hot air balloon. Because it is full of warm air, it starts floating up into the sky. Similarly, the air heated by the Earth expands and immediately rises up. Now there cannot be gaps in our atmosphere, so as soon as hot air rises, cool air rushes down to take its place. This causes winds to blow. Leaves are shaken from the trees, your hair whips around your face, and your clothes billow out. In some places where there are lots of bodies of water, like rivers and oceans, the hot air that goes up carries with it lots of water vapor. Once the hot air moves up, it cools more and more, and the water vapor forms clouds. The wind blows. The wind blows clouds that form in different places together. Now that the cloud is full of water and bits of ice that bumps into each and gets charged up, the whole cloud fills with electric charges, like the power socket you have at home. But your power sockets are insulated to protect you from getting a shock. There is no such insulation in the clouds. So when they bump into each other and they give out electricity, making lightning flash across the sky. Lightning is followed by thunder. When lightning strikes, it literally slices across the air, like a knife going through butter. After the strike, air rolls back to fill the gap left by the slice, making the sound we call thunder. Why do you think we first see lightning before hearing thunder? This is because light travels much, much faster than sound. Okay, that is your first article there, and then here's a picture, and then here's your second article. Now, listen, I am going through this pretty quick, but you have a pause button. I don't know where the pause button on your screen. Down here on mine, it's right here, but I don't know that yours will be there. So what I'm saying is you can pause me if I get going too fast for you and just hit resume. When does it rain? When there is enough water vapor in the air and when it's cool enough. If you take a glass of water, what do you see? You see liquid, which is colorless and odorless. It looks like it's standing still, but actually, water is made of molecules. A molecule is too small for you to see, but it's there in everything. In ice, the molecules are very tightly packed. When you warm ice, the molecules get restless, start moving around, and break free from each other to form water. When you warm water still more, the molecules move farther apart and form water vapor. This can still happen when it's cold if the water is left open for long enough. This is why water disappears when you leave glass uncovered. The water molecules at the surface, which are in touch with the air above, try to break free from the liquid water below. This is called evaporation. All around the world, water evaporates from all the water bodies, lakes, ponds, rivers, the seas, and the oceans. This releases water vapor into the atmosphere. The amount of water vapor in the atmosphere is called humidity. When the humidity increases and the temperature drops, water molecules in the water vapor in the atmosphere start getting together to form liquid drops of water. This is called condensation. Once there are enough water drops fused together, they get too heavy to be floating around the air and they fall down. Usually it's rain. This is called precipitation. Evaporation, condensation, and precipitation together form the water cycle. This is how water on Earth is moved around from place to place, and we get enough to drink and use. Whether precipitation occurs as rain, snow, sleet, or hail depends on temperature of the place. Sometimes it changes and the weather can be very sudden, causing thunderstorms. At other times, the sun can shine and it can rain at the same time, causing a rainbow. Now we're going to answer the questions. Once again, you can pause me. I'm just going to read through these. Now answer numbers 1 through 10. Base your answers on the passage thunderstorms and when does it rain. So remember, there's two passages. Number 1, according to passage 1, when do thunderstorms mostly occur? Spring, summer, or fall? Number 2, read the sentence from passage 1, paragraph 3. Similarly, the air heated by the earth expands and immediately rises up. What does expand mean as used in the sentence? Does that make larger, become warm, or rise up? Number 3, select 2 reasons that the author included paragraph 14 about the water cycle. Is that A, to describe the process that creates rain, B, to show how the water cycle works, C, to connect the importance of rain in the water cycle, or D, to share an idea that the reader might be interested in? Number 4, select the sentence from passage 1 that explains why there is thunder. A, Lightning is when lightning strikes, it literally slices across the air. Try not to give you the answer there. A, when lightning strikes, it slices across the air like a knife going through butter. C, after the strike, it rolls back to fill the gap left by the slice, making the sound we call thunder. D, why do you think you first see lightning before hearing thunder? Okay, number 5. What information about weather is included in both passage 1 and passage 2? A, temperature is critical in the development of weather. B, thunderstorms do not always happen with rainstorms. C, there are many different types of precipitation. 6, what phrase describes the structure of paragraph 2 or passage 2, paragraph 13? Cause and effect, problem solution, compare and contrast. 7, according to the passage, or passage 2, which the following is true about precipitation. Snow can happen at any time. Temperature is an important event. The sun affects the type of weather. 7b, fill in the circle before the sentence from passage 2 that supports your answer in part A. So whatever you picked up here needs to be supported by this sentence. A, when humidity increases and the temperature drops, water molecules in the water vapor in the atmosphere, this is called condensation. C, once there are enough water drops fused together, they get too heavy to be floating around in the air. 8, why did the author write passage 1? A, to provide information about thunderstorms. B, to explain why there is thunder during a storm. C, to persuade the reader to watch for thunderstorms. Number 9, which phrase from passage 2, paragraph 9, helps the reader understand the meaning of the word molecules? B, it's standing still. C, it's water it's made of. D, too small for you to see. And then 10, fill in the boxes to compare how passage 1 and passage 2 present information. So if it's passage 1, you hit this box. Passage 2, you hit this box. If it's both passages, you click this box. Explain how water vapor causes thunderstorms, describe the water cycle, and describe how thunder is created.